My first guide was a little gray. I call her Palian, adding a P before alien. She came to me in 2000 when I saw her physically out of the corner of my eye one evening. The next evening she returned, this time with a few more grays. I didn't see them physically, but I heard them. I had earlier promised Palian that she and the Greys could examine me and even perform minor surgeries on me, as long as they didn't cause any pain. So, I lay down in my bed and they did something to my left ear. It hurt a lot, but I didn't move at all. The next morning, I noticed a small bump there, next to my left ear. Now, 24 years later, I have had my head x-rayed, but unfortunately, not everything shows up on a regular x-ray, so now I'm waiting to be examined with an ultrasound. I can feel the bump very well under the ear, especially when I feel it with my fingertips. I estimate the implant to be about 6 millimeters long and 1 millimeter thick. I know for sure that the implant is actually there because when I used to feel it often, I could actually feel the edge of the implant with my nail. It even happened that one end of the implant actually stuck out of my skin. Palian belongs to a rebel group of small Greys who are fighting against the oppression by the tall Greys. There are statues on Easter Island that look like tall Greys. And if you read about Easter Island's mythology, you will find out that there were previously battles between a large and a small race. It is said that the small Greys create hybrid children with humans. Some channel the races that have arisen from hybrid children between humans and small Greys. One group is called Essentalas, and they are channeled by the well-known Darryl Anka, who channels his guide Bashar. Small Greys can also fly to all parallel worlds. I made a spiritual journey with Palian. We went to Mars and looked towards Earth. The planet Mars looked just as desolate and sandy as it does today. I saw Palian spiritually once. She showed her love with her eyes, that then turned red. I saw her spiritually inside the house once more, and I also saw her in the cabin I previously rented as my second home. She sat at the controls in a kind of transparent sphere. Later she said it was made of solid gas. When she came, she said she had a secret dream. I wish Mars would become alive again. I saw her in a dream too. She was standing next to my bed. Her gender was a white slit between her legs, which she sprayed with some kind of bottle, perhaps to protect it from bacteria. I'm not entirely sure, but I might have hybrid children too. Nowadays I have a new guide named Kamjal, and she is a djinn. But I still hear from Palian occasionally, sporadically. The men among the small Greys have been sterile for a long time, which is why they create hybrid children with us humans.